Sorry about that. The system decided to go haywire on me. So I get to reload the puzzle. Kind of bothers me in that if I abandon a puzzle that I've started, it will remember where I was and put me back right there, and I don't have to re-enter things. That's not what happens this time, I guess. In any case, this is rotationally symmetric around the center. Give it a check. All right, did not botch that. We get a 2 here. One of these two will be a 2. Got 4 possibilities here. 2 possibilities here. There's a 2 there. How about 1s? Looks like I've got 4 possibilities there. 4 possibilities here. 4 possibilities here and here. Here we've got all kinds of possibilities. We get 3 possibilities here and 4 possibilities here. So nothing to add for 1s. How about 3s? I'll get a 3 here and 3 here. So we get 3 possibilities here, 4 possibilities here. 3 possibilities here, 4 possibilities here. Wide open down here. 3 possibilities here and 5 possibilities here. Okay, 4s. Well, we've got a couple more possibilities down to 2 here. These 2 are possible 4s. Got 3 possible there, so that's not helping. 3 possible there. 4 possible here. Except one of these, or none of these 3 here can be a 4. So this is going to be one of those 2, and this is going to be a 4 as well. Does that help anything? We just know that we've got 3 possibilities here at the moment. 3 here, 2 here. Looks like that's it for 4, so let's work on 5s. Let's see, we got 3 possible 5s here, 3 possible 5s here, 2 possible 5s here, 3 over here, 5 possible 5s up here, and 6 of them possibly here, or 6 places for them anyway. 4 possible places for a 5 here, and 6 possible places for a 5 here. So on to 6s. We got a 6 here and a 6 here. That means this one's going to be a 6. So that's a 2 and that's a 4. We solve those along the way when they become obvious. All right, so that means I've got 3 possible places for a 6 here, 4 possible places for a 6 here, and 3 possible places for a 6 here. 3 up here as well. 5 places possibly here, and 4 possible places here. Not as helpful as I would have liked, but hey, we got something. We got a pair of 7s here, and that leads to a 7 here. Middle row is filled with 7s. Here we've got 2 possible places for a 7 there. We get 2 possible places for a 7 here. And that means we end up with 2 possible places for a 7 down here. 3 possible places here, so it looks like we're done with 7s. Do we have anything useful for 8? Well, we've got an 8 here, but I don't see any other 8s on the board. Okay, that gives me 3 possibilities for an 8 here. 4 possibilities here, 4 possibilities here, 4 there, 5 possibles here, 3 possibles here, 6 possibles here, so not really much usefulness out of 8s. Look at 9s now. Well, we've got a 9 in all 3 of the squares at the bottom here. Got 5 possible places for 9 here, 3 possible places here, and 5 possible places here. 4 possible places for 9 here, 4 possible here as well, and 4 possible here. All right, this is nice that we got this fill set down here. I'm going to need to do a flood fill. For that, we just go through and anything that could possibly be dropped in, we drop them in here. We get a 2 here, so how about 3s? All 3 of these places could be a 3, 4, and all 3 of these places can be a 5. Here we've got, can't be a 1 in either of these, so one of these two is a 1. 2 here, 3s. Neither of these can be a 3, so one of these two is a 3. That makes this one into a 7, and this is going to be an 8. Now we've got more 8s on the board. We've got 3 of them on the board instead of just 2. One of these two will be an 8 as a result. That's 7, 8, 7, 8 pair. That means this is a 5. Here we end up with 2 possible 1s. How about 2s? Hey, 2 possible 2s. This can no longer be a 1, so that's 3. This becomes a 1. Again, one of these two is going to be a 2, and that makes this one into a 3. So now we've got 1, 5, 1, 5 with a 3 down here. And we got a 1 here. Let's see. Pair of 2s. What can we do with 3s now? It looks like I've got 4 possible places in here for 3. How about 4s? It looks like 3 possible places for 4. 5s, I got a 5 here. 6s, looks like I've got 4 possible places for a 6. 7, 4 possible places for an 8. And how about 9s? It looks like I've got 3 possible places for a 9 in this square. Over here, we've got 2 possible places for a 1 now. Get a 2. 2 possible places, nope, 1 possible place for a 3. That one and this one eliminate all of these. This one eliminates this one here, so that's the only place for 3. So no longer have 3s in these. That's those 2 cells. 4 already on the board. One of these 3 is a 5. We've got 2 possible places for a 6 at the moment. A 7 is already here. How about 8? So it looks like I've got 4 possible places for an 8. And 9s. Looks like those same 4 places could be a 9. At least for now. I'm thinking we may be cleaning some of that up here. We'll see. Over here, about 1s. I don't see... Oh, I got 4 possible places for a 1. 2 and a 3 are on the board. 3 possible places for a... Nope. 2 possible places for a 4. 5s, we've got 4 possible places for, though. 6s, we've got a 6 there blocking the middle column, so 6s fill in these 3. We got a 7 already on the board. 4 possible places for an 8. And 5 possible places for a 9. All right, 1s. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 possible places for a 1. 2 on the board already. Threes, we've got 2 places for 3 now. 4. How about 5s? Well, got a bunch of possible places for 5, like all of them. At the moment, 6s. Looks like 4 possible places for a 6. 7 on the board. 3 possible places for an 8. And 4 possible places for a 9. All right, it looks like we are down to a single place for a 7 now, here. And we've got a 1, 2, 3, and 4 already given. These 2 can't be a 5, so 5 is going to be one of these 2. This can't be a 6, so 6 is going to be one of these 3. 7 is on the board already now. 8 can't be here, or here, so one of these 2 is going to be 8. That one isn't. And then 9. Looks like I've got 3 possible places for a 9. Can't have one there. All right. That means I've got the 1 square left. I've got 4 possible places for 1. I got a 2 already here. 3 possible places for 3. 2 places for 4. How about a 5? Looks like I've got 3 places for 5. 6s. It looks like I've got 5 places for a 6. 7s. Well, we get 7 there and there, blocking out all of these. 7 here means 2 possible places for a 7 here, because I don't have a hard place for a 7 down here. How about 8s? We got 8 on the board already. 9s. It looks like I've got 4 places that can be a 9. All right, now we do cleanup. So we got this 9, 2. Does that help anything? Not anywhere I can see. 5, 6 here goes with this 5, 6, but nothing else to clean up in here. 9, 6, 8, 9, 6, 8, 9, 6. And that's not working very much for us. Let's see. Here we go. This square is this cell is a little interesting. It is the only one in the column that has an 8. I take it back. There's an 8 down here, isn't there? Okay. We can still try working with that, though. If I decide to use this as an 8, that's going to narrow things down quite a bit else or throughout the rest of the squares. That's going to turn that into a 7, this into an 8. Up here we get a pair of 9 6s, so none of these can be 6s or 9s. One of these 2 will be a 9, so none of these. None of these were already marked as a 9. We get this pair of 3s here. Nope, doesn't give me a lot to work with. 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 4, 3, 9, 2, 9. Okay. All right. That does not give me anything saying I'm wrong with that there, but since I did not get very far, I'm going to back it out. Let's go with this 5. Well, actually, let's go with this 1, 5 pair here. Give that a 1, this one a 5. My experience with these is that if they lead to anything, they're a little bit more useful. In this case, I don't think that's going to lead at all to anything. So let's try 5 and 1. That did not lead to anything either. So we back it out. Try 1 and 2 here. And see if that gives me anything. Ah, it gives me a 9 here. Okay, so 1, 8, 1, 8 makes this one into a 6, this one into a 2. That didn't change these much, but it does mean I've now got a triplet there instead. Okay, 1, 8, 1, 8, 5, 8, 6, 9, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8. Okay. Ah, 9, 5, 9, 5. Turns this into a 1. 9, 5, 9, 5, 3. 8, 9, 3, 5. 8, 5. Oh, wait, we can clear up this 3. That gives me a 5, 6, 5, 6. So that's an 8 and a 9. This becomes a 5 and a 3 and a 6. This becomes a 6, turning this into a 9. This also becomes a 9. This becomes an 8, a 5, 6, 7 and 5, 4 and 1. 4 down here, 8, 3, 6. Ah, now we've got a hole. So now I can back out down to the 1, 2 here. And flip the 1, 2, and we'll see if that gives me anything better. So 2 and 1. We end up with a 9, 2 up here, and that's going to be the 2 in this block. 9, 3, 9, 4, 9, 4, 3. So there's a triplet there. 9, 6, 9, 4. And we got these two are going to be our 8. Well, I should say one of these two is going to be an 8. And others are going to be in that group. And let's see. I've got a group here. That goes with the 7, 8 down here. Okay. Now we are basically at impasse. We don't have a hole, but I don't have anything that's clearly a solution at this point. So we can now go to the 7, 8 here and see if we get anything out of that combination. And we get the 6 up here, 4, 3, 9, and 8. 4 here, 3 here, 5, 1, 7, 9, 6 pair left. Did we clear up anything else with that? Wait, we got a 9, 6, 9, 6. Now we got a 3 here. Okay, 9, 6, 9, 6 turns this into an 8. That means one of these, or this one's going to be an 8 here. Oh, no, I take it back. I've got a pair of possibles for an 8 here. Did not end up bringing up the 1, 5 pair up here. So that doesn't help me enough. All right, let's go back to that 7, 8. Flip that and see if that gets me to a hole. If it does, we know we're going to come back to this 7, 8 and use that the 7, 8 that we had initially. I'm not seeing anything useful out of it. So let's leave that as a 7-8. It's ambivalent as to which it is at this point. Later on, that may change. Go with the 1-5 again here, see if that helps us at all. Does not help here. Does not provide significant help here. So 5-1. 8-5-6, 5-6, 8-5-6 doesn't give me a break there. Nope, doesn't give me a break there either. We have to go with something else. Let's see. Let's go back to the 7-8 here. That gave me a 6, 4, 3, 9, 8 here. 5, 4, 3, 7, 1 here with a 9-6 pair. 9-6, 9-6 pair here gives me 3. This one's a little interesting. Unfortunately, it's a little misleading. I'd like this 5-6 to mean that the 6, because it's visible both with this 9-6 and this 9-6, means this has to be a 5. That's not quite what it means. We'll come back to that, I'm pretty sure. 9-6, 9-6 there does mean this is an 8. 9-6 here otherwise does not help directly. May help us eventually. Let's see. Oh, there we go. 5-6, 5-6 means this can't be a 5, so that's an 8. And this is going to be a 4 because it can't be a 5. Okay. 8 went away here. I've now got a 9-1, 9-1, 5, 5-6, and a 9-6. Plus a 9-5 here. Okay. Not the help I was hoping for, but we'll go with it. All right, let's try the 1-5 here and see if that gets me anything. That gives me a 6 here. Turn that into an 8, a 9 here, 1, and that gives me a whole. So not that 1-5. Try 5-1. And we get a 9-1, 9-1, so an 8 here. 5-6, 5-6 pair. 9-1 with 9-1 here, but nothing else fixed with it. 5-6, 9-5, 9-6, 9-6, 9-5, or 5-6, 9-1. Okay. Not as useful as I was hoping, so let's back out those. And let's see if we go with a 9-6 combination here and see if we get anywhere useful. Turns that into a 9. This is a 5. This becomes a 6. This becomes a 5. 9 here. 1, 6. No. 6 there, but that's a 1. So that becomes a 6. 8, 1, 8, 1. 6. 6 here. 5 here. 9, 8. 1, 8 here. 1, 5 there. Oh, we get a hole here. So go back to the 9-6 and flip that. And see if that helps. With a 9-6 there. Nope, that doesn't help. We end up with a 5 in both those locations. So, again, back to the 7-8. And this time we will reverse it and we'll stick with it and see what else we can do. 9696, so 7 here. And let's see, 9656. That might be a place we can investigate. Let's try running through this. 6, 9, 4, 8, 5, 8, 6, 9 there. 5, 6. Oh, here we go. 8, 4, 3, 9. 8 there. 6 here. 8 and 5. 3 here. 1, 6, 5, 6, 1, 5. Nice triplet. 1, 5 to go with 1, 5. 1, 5, 1, 5. Okay, we got a triplet of 1, 5s here. That's not going to work. Let's flip that 9, 6 combo again. And let's go with a 9, 6 that way. Okay, does that help any? Means none of these can be a 6 now. Still 2 possibilities here. 9, 6, 8, 9, 8, 9, 5, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 8, 6, triplet there. 1, 5, 1, 5. So 1, 5s are not eligible here anymore. Gives me an 8, 6 pair. Does that combine with an 8? It combines with an 8, 6 there. Says this can't be an 8. This becomes a 4. This can't be an 8. So now I've got a 1, 5 pair. And I've got a 3 down here. 8, 6, 8, 6 here. Doesn't affect anything above us. Taking that 3 out gave us a 9 and a 4 here. Does that help us much? Not as much as I would kind of like, but maybe. Let's see. 1, 5, 1, 5 pair there means that's not a 5, that's not a 1, that's not a 5, that's not a 5 or a 1. So I got an 8, 3, 9, 3, 8, 9. That makes this into a 4. 9, 5, 6, 8, 8, 6, 9, 8, 5, 9, 5, 6. That's not as nice as I'd like. All right. 8, 6, 8, 6, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5. 9, 5, 6, 9, 1, 6. Nope, nothing useful there. All right. I am going to punt with a 1 here. Nope, that was supposed to be a 1, not a 5. Let's go with the 5. 6, 1, 8, 9, 8, 9, 8 here, 9, 8, 9, 6, 5 here, 8, 6 here, 9, 6, 8 here, 8, 3, 5, 9, 1, 6 here, 1, 3, 5, and we end up with a hole here. So let's try flipping the 5 and 1 again. what I said I was going to do initially, which is a 1 here, 5 here. That change anything useful? 1 and 5 here. Let's see, that gives us a 1 here. One of these two will be a 5. That makes, oh, we got a 5 here, 3 and 1 here. Okay, 8, 9, 8, 9. So this is a 6. This becomes a 5. Turning this into a 5, a 9, a 6 here. 8 and 3. 8, 6, 9, 1. 9, 8, 9, 8, 5, 6. 8 and 6 to solve the puzzle. 29 minutes and 56 seconds and almost 30 minutes to solve this puzzle. I hope you had a good time. I did not open up my web browser because that might have caused some problems here. I want to say thanks to everybody. I hope you had a great night. Have a great weekend. We'll be coming back tomorrow with a easy puzzle. Not a simple one. It's easy. So we will see you later. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.